Ladies and gentlemen, with the addition to the new bikes, I decided to maybe give her a little spin on some old deformation. How about that? We're gonna test the new bikes and how they, act in tough deformation settings. In today's video, I did a little bit of some warming up, and I decided to ride this track. It's pretty short. I just wanted to compare this track, or the old bikes, to these bikes with, or I guess this bike, using this track that I rode a lot on the old bikes recently. So I have a memory of kind of what it was like, if that makes any sense at all to any of you guys. And one thing that I do want to disclose: do not think that I am maining any single bike for probably the first 2 months of the new releases. I will probably be back and forth with just about every bike, pretty much. I'll probably give the Honda a fair bit of testing, considering it's probably one of my go-ahead favorites so far. Husqvarna's also very good in my opinion. KTM is easy to gel with. The gas even is okay, but that's more of a motocross bike in my opinion, and just the way that I play the game. And then of course, gotta add the Yamaha in there. If you guys didn't watch my shootout video, go watch it. I basically tested every single 250 and rated every aspect of the bike, supercross and motocross, and overall. I was up till 3 a.m. last night actually doing that. So if you guys don't mind, painful day today, leave a like on the video, please. I've just got to ask this one time. I don't normally do this, but I do have to ask you guys, if you could leave a like on the video, it'd be freaking awesome. I do appreciate it a lot. And if you aren't subscribed and watch the channel, please make sure to subscribe. Helps me out tremendously. We are super close to, 1,000. Not super close, obviously. Got a bit ways, or a bit to go. How about that? A bit to go. I found the words. Not the words of choice, obviously. Probably want to use, the right words for that sentence, but I finally came up with a sentence that made sense. How about that? I'm not going to make that triple in. Knew it. So yeah, whenever I hit the record button, it turns out that I just don't know how to ride a dirt bike in this game anymore, which is super rough. I know I probably could have just tripled in right there, but I'm too scared to. Downside that perfectly. Get a good angle on this corner. Basically just trying to make some okay base ruts right now. Not really trying to go all out and then mess them up in the future or whatever. But one line I do like is that triple quad right there. That one's pretty fun. You jump halfway in and you use that burst to get the triple in. The whoops, which is kind of bizarre, but yeah, don't think that I will be maining the Honda just because I'm riding it here. I will definitely be doing some future testing with every bike except the Suzuki TM, and then the other, what is it called, the Fantic or something like that, TM, and I can't remember the other one. But don't expect me to have any decision made up anytime soon. Even I do not see how I would possibly have a decision made up here in the next month, even with all these bikes being so good and close to each other. I do want to give a big appreciation out to the OEM guys that made these bikes and all this possible. Super cool stuff, super good stuff by them, and super happy that they were able to work pretty hard and get her done. So I do like the new sounds to every single bike, right? But Honda sound probably isn't my favorite. I'm not sure how much that matters, especially to you guys. And if you guys were curious, I put the deformation actually at 4 times. It seems to rut well and a little bit faster. I had it on 3.3 one of the times, and it rutted really well over some time, but I wasn't trying to spend all day on it. So glad that I can just do this. We actually get the double, triple, double into that section right there, and then we were able to just triple double in that one. Keep downsiding that tabletop pretty nicely, so that's pretty cool. Almost went off the track. I will jump over this time around. and then a single into the corner. These bikes don't do that all that well. I wanted to see what sort of wheelie I could pull through here. I had a really nice wheelie on the aerial track on this bike, the Honda. I was able to just skirt right on through. It was actually really cool. I was on my back wheel for the whole entire whoop section, and then the very last whoop I actually ended up looping out, which was very unfortunate, but still very cool that it even happened in the first place. Bum, I don't know why I didn't clip it. I was just not in the right headspace at the time, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, these new bikes in the deformation seem to do fine. I'm not gonna say that they carry well, but they definitely do get into the rut fine, if that makes sense. Like, they can get into the rut fine, but it's like hard to accelerate while you're in it. That's for sure. It's just a tough go at it with these new bikes. You're still learning just about everything about them, and when you have as much hours as me as I did on the KTM, or not the KTM, the Kawasaki of the old bikes, it's hard to learn anything else. I don't really know anything else. Really, it's been so long since I've had to get off of that bike. If I could, I'd go right back to it. That bike was my favorite. Probably have over 1,000 hours on just that bike alone. Probably close to 1,200 hours on that bike. Just never really left its side. It's kind of just been there with me since day one, and I've always enjoyed the bike and whatnot. But I don't know. I just really found out that I really liked it, and I just stuck with it. And yeah, I guess now I can't ride it anymore. New Kawasaki isn't bad, but probably won't be my main. I probably just won't end up keeping the green. It's also good for a change up for me personally. Probably to get better at the game as well. Need a change every here and there. So yeah, hopefully I can click off some decent laps for you guys finally, because I do not seem to be doing that at all. Rough go about it on those tabletops. Head into here, maybe do a front flip, land it, do it. No, I tried, guys, I tried. I would give a backflip celly for the boys, but it just doesn't make sense to do it right now. Let's get up here. That corner is screwed over. Jump into here. Jump over here. Go double, triple the best we can. And one thing I did notice about the Honda, actually, it doesn't really respond well to back brake in the air, or I guess brake in general in the air. It doesn't really tip the nose as much as I thought it might, or as much as I thought it should even. I don't know why. I just realized that it doesn't really respond well to it. I'm not sure because if it's the bike's weight, because these bikes are definitely heavier than the old ones for sure. And it plays better in the game, so I'm happy about that. But I'm just not sure. See, and then brake, and it just nothing happens. I'm not sure like why or what's going on. Like, I'm hitting that brake all the time in the air. On the old bikes, and it used to do a lot, but on the Honda, I'm not sure if it's specifically the Honda. Tell me if you guys notice that with any other bike, because it just doesn't respond as well. It still kind of responds, like it still gets the front down a little bit, but not like all the way to the point where you'd really want it. And I don't know, I really just am trying to enjoy and look at the bright sides of these new bikes, because I can't even take anymore. Because if I were to complain about these bikes, we all know you guys would be throwing a fit as well about me complaining. You guys would be throwing a fit about me throwing a fit for sure. I've done enough complaining. Maybe those videos are for the next little bit here in the year. Maybe later in the year you guys will get my complaining videos back, but for now I'm just trying to stay grateful, thankful, and out of the clear, because apparently I was getting a little reputation there about complaining about MX bikes the most ever. So oh, see, now here's a perfect chance for a backflip with the boys. Backflip for the boys, Sally right there. Wheelie on over this little bridge thing, hop into this corner. Watch me still triple out. Still got it. Not quite clean, but as clean as you can get in that corner right now. just really trying to test how much how much power these bikes have, because very curious to where these really stand. They don't stand too different. It's just kind of different in like where the power is implemented. Obviously, all bikes are not the same at all, and like the Suzuki, you really can tell how like strapped in that back is, like on the back fender and the back side of the bike. It really just is just different than any other bike in the game, like by far, man. I don't think I've tried anything like this new Suzuki ever in this game, and you know, I've hopped on just about, you know, every bike in the game, not for a long amount of time, not for anything like that, but just to try a bike like the Suzuki was crazy with how it worked. So I'm not really sure what sort of characteristic that is, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, back onto the video. These bikes do take well to the deformation. I'm not saying that they don't. It just works well. Maybe 4 times is a little bit much. Maybe prefer, I don't know, maybe 3.5, maybe 3.3. I tried 3.3 on a video in the past, and it worked well over time. But like I said, I really wasn't looking to spend time on this one right here, as we're pretty much done, or I'll wrap it up soon. But I don't know, just a little bit of some weird stuff going on right now with the bike, and this deformation, the weight and how it carries through it is a little bit interesting. So definitely have to do a little bit more testing on the new bikes with the deformation. These videos always seem to do well, so definitely be doing more for sure, especially if we're trying to make our way to 1,000 as fast as we can. My goal by the end of January is to have at least 950, and that might put us in a good place. But if we could go for 1,000, that would be freaking awesome. And that lip is way too chewed out to be doing anything. Trying to keep it alive in the whoops. I was going to try like a backflip for some reason. That just didn't work out. But that will be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it way more than you guys could imagine. And I will make sure to keep uploading daily. I was thinking about even uploading it 2 times daily. You know, for a little bit. Maybe when I hit 1,000, we can do a little bit of that. That's what you guys get for 1,000 subscribers. I was thinking of even 1,000 laps for 1,000 subscribers, and hop on this track actually, and hop on, you know, through the course of about a month probably, and just try to log 1,000 total laps and then not reset the deformation. I think that could be a really fun idea, but it'll also take a really long time. I'd have to time lapse most of it pretty much probably. And just, you know, cut out a bunch of it, but you guys would see 1,000 laps on this track, so it would be interesting. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are down in the comments below, especially if you are watching till now. I really do appreciate you, and yeah, that'll have to be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, can't appreciate the support enough, and hopefully you guys come back to the channel. See you guys next time.